from South Florida's news leader. This is NBC6, Today in South Florida.
This site, I cannot make a determination because there are a number of possibilities.
A medical examiner says more tests will be necessary to determine the exact cause of Anna Nicole Smith's death. Meanwhile, the paternity battle for her 5-month-old baby takes an interesting twist. U.S. Senator Barack Obama getting a jump start on a weekend full of activities. The Democrat from Illinois planning to make an official announcement today on his bid for candidacy in the 2008 presidential race. Star Island shining very brightly as the celebrities turning out for a house party and a very good cause. Interesting night out there. Well, today is Saturday, the 10th of February, 2007. There's a look down there. It looks like the Port of Miami. Cruise ships in there. It's going to be a good day. Those low-lying clouds not going to cause any trouble for us.
No trouble whatsoever. A lot of sunshine headed our way. Great-looking day. Mild temperatures, maybe high around 80. Great bike riding weather just for you.
I'm going over the Rickenbacker Causeway down to the end, Crandon Park.
Well, you know, I ordered this up just for you.
Appreciate
and
that.
And a few other million folks out there.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. You on the
You're
ride.
quite welcome. All right, let's get to the forecast because it is a good one. We're going to have a gorgeous day as we look at the water vapor loop. You're not seeing a lot of red, and that's usually the dry air that's in place. But there's a front moving our way. It's a very weak front, and it's really not going to do much to impact our weather. It'll move through in the afternoon hours. Now, the boaters have had a tough time over the past, I don't know, months, it seems like, on and off, with very strong winds. When we have a front come in and line that up against high pressure, you get the wind. So today, great boating day. West winds 5 to 10, seas 1 to 2 feet, light chop on your bay and inland waters. Anything you want to do, get out and do it because it's going to be a spectacular day. Just a few low-lying clouds this morning. We're sitting at 65 degrees. By afternoon, getting up to 80 degrees, partly sunny skies. Just a real tranquil day. Overnight low is going to be 61, but we'll drop you down to 71 in the evening. Quiet night will be on the way, and tomorrow just as good. But then we got some changes coming down the road. I'll tell you about that in just a bit. But right now, Willard's going to tell you about the news.
Trina, thank you. The cause of former Playboy model Anna Nicole Smith's death remains a mystery despite an autopsy. The Broward County medical examiner releasing the initial findings yesterday, saying there is still no definitive cause of death. Here's Tom Yamas.
The Broward medical examiner who performed the 6-hour autopsy on the body of Anna Nicole Smith says it will take weeks, not days, to determine how she died.
The autopsy was able to exclude any kind of physical injuries such as blunt force trauma, gunshot wound, stab wounds, or asphyxia.
Smith, a former Playboy playmate, reality star, and Trim Spa spokesperson, was staying at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino when on Thursday she was found unconscious in her hotel room. Smith was rushed to Hollywood's Memorial Regional Hospital where she was pronounced dead.
At this point, no evidence has been revealed to suggest that a crime occurred.
The Seminole Police Department is currently reviewing hotel and casino surveillance tapes. On Thursday night, with help from the Broward Sheriff's Office, they searched Anna Nicole's room and removed several bags filled with evidence.
We found no illegal drugs, only prescription medicines.
The Broward Chief ME, Dr. Joshua Perper, says initial findings do not show any signs that she died from overdosing on pills.
At this time, we don't have the results of the chemical test, of the toxicological test.
Smith and her companion, Howard K. Stern, were in South Florida to take possession of this 39-foot Carver yacht, which they bought a few weeks ago. The deal was to be finalized on Thursday, even though Anna had not been feeling well.
She apparently had been sick for several days, which was approximately some kind of stomach flu.
Since her death, rumors have circulated that Anna Nicole Smith died of a drug overdose. Her own mother even believes drugs to have played a factor. But we won't know for sure until the toxicology results come back. They're expected within 3 to 5 weeks. Reporting from Dania Beach, Tom Yamas, NBC6.
And while the pending autopsy results spark questions, a rising debate ensues over Smith's 5-month-old daughter, Danielle Lynn. The birth certificate lists the father as attorney Howard K. Stern, but former boyfriend Larry Burkert says he's the father. Burkett wanted Smith's DNA tested one day after her death.
It is very important that the DNA connect Anna with the baby being tested. We do not want a bait and switch.
But a judge in Los Angeles denied that request, instead ordering that Smith's body be preserved until a hearing is held in 11 days. And adding to the madness, the husband of actress Zsa Zsa Gabor, Prince Frederick von Anhalt, now says he too might be the father of that baby. He claims he and Smith had a long affair. Experts say the custody hearing could determine the child's inheritance, which could eventually amount to about $500 million. Anna Nicole's estranged mother is now in the Bahamas. TMZ.com obtaining photos of Virgie Arthur on her way to the Bahamian police station just hours after she arrived there on Friday. Arthur says she is there to check out all the options in the custody battle over Anna Nicole's daughter, Daniel Lynn. She says she's very concerned for the safety of her granddaughter. And we're getting a closer look at Anna Nicole's house in the Bahamas. This is where Smith and her husband, Howard K. Stern, have been staying since the death of her son, Daniel. Bahamian authorities say they will go ahead with plans to hold a jury inquest next month in Daniel's death. Right now, over on NBC6.net, we have a lot more on Anna Nicole Smith. You can see the entire news conference from the medical examiner. Also, share your thoughts with us on our message board and check out a slideshow of Anna Nicole throughout the years. It's all at NBC6.net. Other news for you this morning. New today, prosecutors say suspected al-Qaeda operative Jose Padilla is competent to stand trial on terrorism charges. Now, a judge must agree with this evaluation that it's correct, which would bring Padilla one step closer to his trial in April. Padilla's lawyers claim he was tortured in custody and is now suffering post-traumatic stress disorder. Padilla is charged with being part of a terrorist cell that provided supplies and recruits to Islamic extremists. Well, a man accused of killing Jessica Lunford is in South Florida now to take the stand. John Cooey was booked yesterday into the Turner Guilford Knight Correctional Center in West Miami-Dade. He's scheduled to go on trial Monday for the kidnapping, rape, and murder of 9-year-old Jessica, which happened 2 years ago in Lake County. In court, defense lawyers tried but failed to have the trial pushed back, claiming that Cooey needs further evaluation and more testing. The trial was moved to South Florida because of all the pretrial publicity it received up in Lake County. Well, police say he spent weeks stealing some bronze from high-profile spots around Coral Gables, but now the alleged bandit is getting familiar with another kind of metal, jail bars. Here's Steve Litz.
Police say Gregory Wilson is the bronze bandit. He's accused of stealing bronze plaques and letters off buildings in Coral Gables. Harry Bender works in one of those buildings.
Who would steal a bronze plaque for, I don't know, maybe it weighed 40 pounds for $1 something, maybe $40. I mean, maybe he was really that destitute, but I thought it was more a prank. I thought it was people trying to collect things.
This is video of police escorting Wilson to the Miami-Dade County Jail, but it's another piece of video that led investigators to Wilson. This is surveillance tape of him allegedly stealing a plaque off an office building on Ponce de Leon Boulevard. Wilson did not admit to the crime, but one investigator told me Wilson did agree with police that he is on the videotape. Coral Gables police officer Frank Jackson told me Wilson knew what he was doing.
He does have a working knowledge of bronze, copper, statues, that type of material. So he does have a background, which also helped our investigators in questioning the individual.
Wilson's address is in South Dade, and the people inside his home did not answer the door. Right now, Wilson is charged with stealing one plaque off the office building, but he's a suspect in the thefts of 8 others, mostly in Coral Gables. And police say it's this surveillance video that led to Wilson's arrest, video taken outside Reggie Hayden's office building.
Everybody in America doesn't want to be photographed and observed, but you got to do it. You got to do it at every level of our society if we're going to survive.
Police think Wilson was taking the bronze to scrap yards here in South Florida and cashing in. Latest information we have from investigators is that none of the bronze has been recovered. And an officer did tell me the going rate for scrap bronze is about $1.60 a pound. We're in Coral Gables this morning. I'm Steve Litch for Today in South Florida.
Political history about to be made today in Springfield, Illinois, where U.S. Senator Barack Obama expected to make an official announcement about his 2008 presidential run. Obama will use the state's old capitol as his platform, a choice that's deep-rooted with significance. It's the same place where Abraham Lincoln held office 8 years before running for president. Today's event kicks off a weekend full of activities for the senator. 9:07 right now, just getting started on this edition of Today in South Florida. When we come back, in a web video, an al-Qaeda-linked group taking responsibility for the downing of a U.S. military helicopter that killed 7 Americans. And the bizarre tale of lovesick astronaut Lisa Nowak could be on the big screen. Plus, a charity gala thrown by Miami's own Gloria Estefan, bringing out a host of stars last night.
And we've got a glorious forecast as we look out from our Eastern Financial camera. Beautiful blue skies out there. How about the rest of the weekend and the week ahead? I've got your forecast when Willard and I come back.
NBC Monday, a great night of television starts with an all-American Deal or No Deal. And nothing's more American than $1 million.
That's it, Howie.
Then on Heroes, for the first time, two heroes will face off.
This should be fun.
And on Studio 60, hookups.
I'm your man.
Breakups.
Really?
And it's all new.
It's good. It is.
Deal or No Deal, Heroes and Studio 60, Monday on NBC.
It seems like interest rates keep climbing and climbing, which makes it tough to buy the furniture you want, especially if you want to finance. But not at Rooms to Go. Our finance offer is completely interest-free. That's no interest until January 2011, 4 years from now. There's no money down. Just make equal monthly payments. No interest adds up. There's no interest, period. So forget about climbing interest rates. At Rooms to Go, free means free interest until January 2011.
Come on, guys, Cowboy Bill here. When people don't get their audience, they wind up with Cowboy Bill here scarring 5-year-olds for life. Super Telecom is in South Florida, and we understand what you need to make the connection.
Like unlimited South Florida calling for only $19.99 per month, plus 1 month of Supra service free. Supra Telecom. Call 866-30-SUPRA.
My birthday's coming up soon.
One morning, you wake up, and there it is. Gray hair. And you wonder, will people see me for who I really am? How do you break out of that?
Just for Men stops gray from hiding who you are with 5-minute target gray technology. Easy.
Today's a whole new ballgame, and then you wonder, why did I ever put up with gray hair?
Let the real you come through. Stay in the game with Just for Men.
It's a place filled with hidden treasures and incredible deals. Where's the bargains? Perfume, jewelry, electronics, and more. Name brands at unbelievable prices.
At the Swap Shop.
If you haven't been to the Swap Shop lately, you don't know what you're missing. Farmers Market, International Food Court, Car Museum.
At the Swap Shop.
Spend a great day at Florida's second largest tourist attraction. Open 7 days a week. Where's the bargains?
At the Swap Shop.
Take a walk through the Swap Shop today.
Closed captioning on NBC6 is brought to you by Palmetto Ford. Moving companies looking for a van or truck? Palmetto Ford. We know trucks. 305-5924.
In the news right now, an insurgent group linked to Al-Qaeda releasing video to claim responsibility for the downing of a U.S. military helicopter that killed 7 Americans. U.S. officials say they do not believe Wednesday's crash was a result of a shooting. Out on bond and in seclusion, NASA astronaut Lisa Nowak returning back home to Houston, Texas. Navy captain faces attempted murder charges for allegedly attacking a woman she felt was a rival for another astronaut. Published reports say a production company is already optioning the film rights to the story. In the meantime, the man at the center of this love triangle, Bill Offaline, has taken a leave of absence from NASA to join Shipman here in Florida. And the head of the Cartoon Network, Jim Samples, resigns over a publicity stunt that caused a terrorism scare in Boston. Dozens of blinking circuit boards showing a cartoon character giving the finger were planted in 10 cities, part of a marketing campaign to promote a show. That's what's in the news right now. Well, he's set to be the guiding light through some of the fiercest storms, a leader to steer this country through any tropical threat. Bill Proenza takes over as the director of the National Hurricane Center. Here's our chief meteorologist, Paul Diano, with the story.
It was a surprise.
Yes, Bill Proenza was surprised to get the call to return here, the National Hurricane Center. He brings to this building more than 4 decades of experience, most recently in charge of all the local forecast offices in the southern region.
All of the storms that we had in 04 and 05, the 2 only that we had in 06, were all in the southern region, part of my responsibility. So I worked very closely with Max, very much in the same arena.
Which means Proenza is no stranger to tropical systems or tropical disasters like Hurricane Katrina.
I've learned that, in fact, one of the things that we're facing in today's modern era is that people sometimes don't expect the type of disaster that we have from Katrina anymore. And that indeed is the wrong impression to have.
But it was another disaster, this one in South Florida, that proved to Proenza the power of early warnings. He was one of the first meteorologists to tour the destruction caused by Hurricane Andrew, which ripped apart South Miami-Dade but only took 26 lives.
I look back on that and realize that many, many lives were saved. That indeed was a very gratifying experience.
The new Hurricane Center director also points to Andrew as the perfect example of what one storm can do, even in a slow season. He wants us to be prepared no matter what.
One thing we can be for sure about, and that is there will be hurricanes somewhere in this part of the world, and we need to be ready.
Bill Proenza's ready to run the facility where he started his career 40 years ago, ready to be that steady voice, that calm voice that takes us through the storm.
It's very gratifying that we can make a difference, we can protect life, and I feel that there's no higher calling in government than the protection of its people.
And that was Chief Meteorologist Paul D'Amaro
He's got
reporting.
a big job ahead.
Yeah, he does, but he's the right man for the job.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's not busy.
Yeah, because
if he's not busy, that means you're not busy.
Exactly. I get
I'm not
vacations and all
busy
that kind of
putting up
stuff.
my
Don't have to turn on the generator and all that kind of business.
There you go.
You know, the latest thing on this Anna Nicole thing, I mean, this story just keeps getting more and more bizarre.
Right? You said we left someone out. So to speak.
Seems like nobody's left out in this picture. But anyway, supposedly her half-sister is now saying that the baby is actually the tycoon, the 90-year-old tycoon's baby, because they use frozen sperm to inseminate her. I don't know about that, but I mean, it's just going to be a mess. That poor little baby.
So he's still in the picture?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's going to take a long time to sort all of that out.
It is.
You know it's going to take a short time to sort out?
What? The
Our
weather,
fantastic day.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot simpler, a lot less complicated than that. All right, let's take you outside because we got some beautiful views this morning. Look at this, glorious.
That's near the port of Miami.
It certainly
and the
is.
USS Gridley is there today. It's going to be commissioned, the first ship in Miami-Dade County Navy destroyer ever commissioned here.
Fantastic.
Yes.
You want to do the rest of the forecast?
No, I'm just letting you know if you wanted to go down there and see our Navy officers and sailors.
See some Navy officers?
Yes.
Okay, I'm there. All right, as we look outside, very, very, very nice conditions. This is our view from downtown Miami, as you just heard from Willard, and a bunch of midshipmen and sailors and everything will be down there today. So hi, guys. Welcome to town. Hope you enjoy it. Beautiful weather. We ordered it just for you. Change the view, guys, and we're going to see a different view from, this is Eastern Financial. More blue skies, even bluer skies. It's going to be a beautiful day. This is the kind of weather we like to have for the weekend, and we're setting up great weather not only for today, but also tomorrow. Changes don't come until we get around, say, Monday into Tuesday, but we'll worry about that when we get to it. All right, now let's go to the satellite picture. I want to show you that we do have some high, thin clouds out there, and that's why we had fog this morning. When you see clouds, and sometimes they get close to the ground, that's when you get the fog. Now, most of the foggy conditions have rolled away, and we just have some high, thin clouds still hanging out there, but lots of sunshine getting through those clouds, so a bright, brilliant, beautiful day is on the way. Where are we going for that high temperature? 80 degrees, super day, lots of sunshine mixed in with a couple of clouds. 72 by evening, mild evening, and then a quiet night, overnight low of 61 degrees. So we do have a weak front headed our way, but it's not going to do really anything to destabilize our atmosphere. This front will move through later on in the afternoon into the evening hours, and really, it's no big deal. So the front won't mean much. High pressure will then set up behind that front. That's going to bring in the sunshine. So great conditions today for swimming, boating. Willard's going to do some biking. Mostly sunny to partly sunny skies, so great looking day. I mean, we haven't had a weekend like this in a long time because either we have wind or a little rain, or we've got none of that. The rain returns Monday into Tuesday with another frontal boundary that will head our way. So until then, fabulous conditions. Don't stay inside today. Today is the day to get outside. Even you boaters, my boating friends, west winds at 5 to 10, seas 1 to 2 feet, light chop on your bay and inland water, surf temperature of 75 degrees, overnight low of 61, partly cloudy, quiet night, and just delightful conditions, as I've said before. Here's the 6-day forecast. Let me walk you through it. 80 degrees for your high temp today. That's right around where we should be. Dandy day, another winning day tomorrow. Then scattered showers possibly on Monday. Isolated showers on Tuesday. We get nice again on Wednesday, and that's the way the forecast is looking. Where am I going, Warren? To Willard. Willard, take it.
All righty. Trina, you'll like this. Watch this. Star Island living up to its reputation with a whole bunch of celebrities turning out for a great party, really good cause. The host of last night's event, Gloria Estefan, right in her own home. Sharon Lawson was there.
Deep in your heart is the
the stage to the comforts of her own home, the stars were dazzled and entertained by Gloria and friends, all for a good cause. About 300 guests attended the charity gala to benefit the Gloria Estefan Institute and the Miami Children's Hospital Brain Institute, which helps children with neurological disorders.
It makes me happy. I really feel privileged to be of service.
When Estefan was asked why she chose the Brain Institute, she said, it's a no-brainer.
Anything that has to do with kids, I think if you get things really at the beginning of their lives, it can prevent all kinds of issues later on, and they do wonderful work.
Numerous celebrities made their way down the red carpet, including Rosie O'Donnell with her partner Kelly, former Heat player Ronnie Cycli, and singers Jose Feliciano, as well as gospel contemporary singer BB Winans, who both sang duets with the 5-time Grammy Award-winning diva.
I mean, I've been knowing her for a long time, admired her, and so tonight I'll get a chance to sing a duet. I'll push CeCe aside, and I'm gonna sing with Gloria.
It's a labor of love because, something we put our heart into this. We're thankful, and we always want to play back Miami everything they give us.
The guests paid $5,000 per ticket, but they also got the chance to dine and hear several new songs from Gloria's upcoming Spanish album. Reporting from Star Island, Sharon Lawson, NBC6.
Tough assignment for Sharon last night. Almost 9:20 right now. We're just getting started on Today in South Florida. They say diamonds are a girl's best friend. And up next, we have Trina's friends. They've got jewelry ideas sure to win the heart of any Valentine. And before we go, here is today's Black History Fact. We'll be right back.
NBC6 Weather Plus Doppler Radar is brought to you by the Miccosukee Tribe of Indians of Florida.
NBC6 invites you to the Coconut Grove Arts Festival, presented by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Florida.
VisionWorks has something for everyone with our 3 best sales. Any frame in a store is only $59.95. Even designer frames, no exclusions. Or get 2 complete pair of great-looking glasses for just $99. We've got the best selection and price on kids' frames anywhere. Plus, prescription reading glasses are only $29.
I got great glasses for less.
And most glasses are ready in about an hour. VisionWorks. Why pay more?
What ages you most? It's not just wrinkles. It's dullness, discoloration, and brown spots. Retaliate with new Olay Definity Deep Penetrating Foam. It penetrates multiple surface layers to fight the look of dullness, discoloration, and wrinkles in just 8 weeks. For skin so luminous, it's highly defined. New Definity Foam by Olay. Definitely love the skin you're in.
You are black, even a little dandruff shows.
That's why more people are switching from ordinary dandruff shampoo to Selsun Blue, doctor recommended for flakes and itch, with aloe and moisturizers for healthier hair and scalp. Make the switch.
Never wear black without the blue. Selsun Blue.
Healthy Choice gave us a challenge
To add even more flavor to taste.
by marinating.
And fire grilling.
Delicious.
And healthy.
Healthy Choice. It's all about the choices we make.
When people don't get their audience, they wind up with Cowboy Bill here scarring 5-year-olds for life. Super Telecom is in South Florida, and we understand what you need to make the connection.
Like unlimited South Florida calling for only $19.99 per month, plus 1 month of Supra service free. Supra Telecom. Call 866-30-SUPRA.
My birthday's coming up soon.
We'll get ready to gush love and, of course, spend lots of money. We're just a few days away from Valentine's Day. And if you're strapped for gift ideas this year, how about some jewelry? Well, John and Kelly Shiravaka are here with us with some exquisite pieces that are sure to put a sparkle in somebody's eyes, everybody's eyes. I know mine. Well, welcome.
Thank you for having us.
It's a pleasure having stores in Coral Springs right at the walk.
You got it.
Okay, Valentine's Day. What do you suggest if somebody has no idea what they should get?
Anything with diamonds,
white gold, women love it all. Guys can't
exactly
go
right.
wrong. Can buy something for your man, a great watch, cufflinks, you name it, we have it.
Okay, you got these 3 beautiful rings here right now, John. What can you tell me about those?
These are specially designed. They're called Chris cuts. They're regular diamonds cut a certain way to add extra facets, so the stones actually look bigger than they really are.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I guess that's a great thing, like for a wedding, like if you really can't afford a huge stone, but you're a girl like who's a big girl like me, and you need something that's got a little bling to it, that's a great idea.
Yes, because a 1 carat stone will actually look like a 1.5 or a 1 3/4.
This one's actually 4.5 carats though.
Amazing. Now, I saw this when you guys were setting up, and I was like, that's an amazing stone. What is that?
This is a kunzite, which is also a semi-precious stone, like amethyst, but it's a pinker, lighter purpley color. And this also has diamonds around it, approximately 3.5 carats, and also accented with amethyst.
Now, I know so often people think, okay, jewelry, I'm on a budget. I'm not going to be able to do that for Valentine's Day, maybe, you know, Christmas or whatever. But you've got something for everybody, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Correct. We have our designs right here. We have the zero designs. We custom make all our stuff in-house.
Do you really?
And you have some different types of hearts.
Beautiful.
Necklaces to fit every budget, starting from like $250
You
on
can
top.
start from $250 on up.
Yes.
Wow. Now, you know what? I'm going to jump over here because you were telling me about these earrings right here, and those go with an event that's coming up, right?
Yes, on February 15th, we're going to be, we're one of the sponsors for the Ice and Dice. And what that is fans could come out, meet the players.
The Panthers.
The Panther players, and they're going to be dealers. So all the fans can play poker, blackjack with the fans. And then also all the proceeds, all the winnings that they do go into a raffle, and you win a ton of gifts, and it helps the kids. We have those earrings right over there that we're going to be auctioning off in a lockbox where you can buy keys for about $100, and you can win a pair of earrings that are worth $7,000.
Fantastic. Those are absolutely drop dead gorgeous. All right, okay, we're going to talk more about Valentine's Day, but what about something like, for example, an anniversary or something like that? What do you suggest?
Well, you can do a beautiful anniversary band.
Oh, that is pretty.
And
Wow.
something like this is set in platinum, and you have 5 gorgeous stones. A lot of people do hearts for anniversaries, which is a momentous occasions, and they feel it suits the purpose. We have heart earrings that you could do. You could do a gorgeous puffed heart. You can do an open heart. If you want to do something, you know, for an everyday wear, you can do something gorgeous like this on the kidney wire earrings that hang for the mom running around town to soccer practice and all that good stuff. There's 365 days that are great for buying jewelry, so it doesn't matter what the occasion is.
From your lips to God's ears to my husband's pocketbook.
Yes.
Yes. What's the history of you guys? I mean, you're so young and everything, and you own this beautiful jewelry store.
Yes, my husband started the business many years ago.
Good than that, Nanny.
Right out of high school, he was 16 when he started the business.
Okay, I feel like we've forgotten the guys, though. What
Okay.
about for the guys? Maybe a watch?
Yes, the watch. The hottest thing now is it's called the U-boat watch. What that is, it's Italian design, Swiss-made movement, and what it is guys like the big millimeter watches. The bigger, the better. These watches start at 45 millimeters and they go up to 55 millimeters.
For everybody over 40 who can't see the little numbers anymore. So you need the big dials.
Yeah,
well, you know what? Thank you so much.
Thank
and I
you.
hope a lot of folks go over to Coral Springs to the walk and shop with you because you got some beautiful things.
Thank you.
I'll be dropping by later on this
That
week.
sounds
okay?
good.
Sounds good.
Well, if you want more of this, you know where to go. Go to, give me your address real quickly.
The address is 2762 North University Drive in Coral Springs, Florida, at the walk.
Fantastic. All right, over to Willard.
Anything with diamonds, all looks great. Much more ahead right here on Today in South Florida. When we come back, more on the battle for the baby as the paternity war for Anna Nicole Smith's daughter heats up. And a Holy Classic Cars, the Batmobile is up for grabs. We're going to tell you how you can actually buy it. And this is a live look at the Eastern Financial Cam. Broward County, it's going to be a great day out there. That's what Trina's telling us. We're looking forward to a wonderful Saturday. We'll be right back.
Get more at VisionWorks' 3 best sales. Any frame in the store is only $59.95. Or get 2 pair of glasses for just $99, including the biggest selection of kids' frames anywhere. And prescription reading glasses are $29. VisionWorks. Why pay more?
I was turning 50, and so were my eyes.
Nancy came into Pearl Vision for her annual checkup.
Now my eyes see perfectly.
They're Nancy's eyes, but they're my responsibility.
Right now at Pearl Vision, buy 1 pair of eyeglasses and get a free pair valued up to $200.
Give the gift of life this Valentine's Day at Florida's Blood Centers Miramar and New Plantation offices. Each donor will receive $10 in restaurant gift certificates and a ticket to the Renaissance Festival. Visit floridasbloodcenters.org for more information. Help save a life today.
I describe myself as well-rounded. I'm passionate about long walks on the beach, movies. I love working out. Basically, I'm looking to find a perfect 10. Someone just like me.
The Florida Lottery just made Fantasy 5 and Easy Match better together than ever. For a limited time only, there are $1,000 top prizes and double the number of $100 winners.
I always knew I'd meet a winner.
Paula Sela is a real Geico customer, not an actor. So to help tell her story, we hired that announcer guy from the movies.
When the storm hit, both our cars were totally underwater.
In a world where both of our cars were totally underwater.
We thought it would take forever to get some help.
But a new wind was about to blow.
With Geico, we had our check in 2 days.
Payback. This time, it's for real.
Geico. Real service, real savings.
Happiness runs in a circular motion. Thought is like a little boat upon the sea. Happiness runs, happiness runs. Happiness
Fruity
runs,
Cheerios.
Happiness
With a touch of real fruit juice and 25% less sugar.
Happiness runs in a circular motion. Happiness runs.
What tastes good is good.
Happiness runs, happiness runs.
From South Florida's news leader, this is NBC6, Today in South Florida.
Live look out there right now. Cocoa Walk down there in Miami-Dade County. It's going to be a fantastic day out there, according to Trina.
Well, you know what? This is a little bit deceiving, this shot, because remember, we've had a little bit of light fog this morning, and that shot showed it well, but it's going to be a gorgeous day.
It's going to all burn off.
Yeah, you know what? You didn't stick any of that jewelry in your pocket, did you?
No, I don't have any of that.
Okay,
Nope.
I thought about it.
But I was listening to her advice. You know, it was pretty broad. You can just go and buy diamonds, and that's a good thing to do at any time.
And you know what? It'll make your girl happy.
There you go.
All righty.
All the guys are now set for Valentine's Day.
Exactly. Get on over to the Zero. Yes, at Coral Walk. Okay, let's go to the satellite picture where we are seeing some high-thin clouds out there. Earlier, we had a lot of low-lying clouds, and that's why you saw the fog. But there's going to be a pretty day today. Lots of sunshine, gorgeous conditions. So don't worry about any problems in the forecast. We're going for a high of 80 degrees today. Lots of sunshine and just magnificent conditions as we move through the day. So not any problems in the forecast until we get, say, around Monday into Tuesday. Then we could see some showers and possibly even a stray storm. But in the short term, things are looking good. Even though we have a weak frontal boundary moving in, it will not do anything to change our forecast today. I'll have more on the 6th day in just a little bit. But right now, here's Willard and the news.
Trina, thank you. Who's your daddy? That literally is the million-dollar question today. Here we are. As no one knows for sure how Anna Nicole's death will exactly affect the ongoing paternity suit over her 5-month-old daughter. Here's Julia Yarbo.
Anna Nicole Smith lived her life in the harsh glare of the media spotlight. Now her baby daughter takes center stage in a legal battle surrounding the identity of her biological father.
My client wants custody of his child.
An emergency hearing was held today in the dispute over 5-month-old Danny Lynn's paternity. Attorneys for Larry Burkhead, a former boyfriend of Smith, who claims he is the father, wanted Smith's DNA tested one day after her death.
It is very important that the DNA connect Anna with the baby being tested. We do not want a bait and switch.
But a Los Angeles judge denied that request, instead ordering that Smith's body be preserved until a hearing in 11 days.
They wanted it today, and the judge refused that. So that's all that I wanted. Out of respect to Anna Nicole would have wanted me here to do this today, and I'm happy for her that at least that was the result today.
Experts say the custody hearing could determine the child's inheritance, which could eventually amount to $500 million.
In many ways, her estate problems are simply a reflection of the instability she had during her lifetime.
Attorney Howard K. Stern says he is the father and the husband. Ex-boyfriend Larry Burkhead says the child is his. If it is determined that Smith was not legally married and left no will, the fortune possibly would be split between the child and biological father. Many questions still unanswered. Julia Yarbo, NBC6.
And in the craziest twist of events, yet another man now claiming to be the little girl's father is coming forward as Zsa Zsa Gabor's husband, Prince Frederick van Aanholt, who now claims that he had a decade-long affair with Anna Nicole. Didn't offer any proof, though. Well, one of the last public appearances Anna Nicole ever made happened to be at the Hard Rock Casino last month when she attended a boxing match promoted by one of her closest and dearest friends, Don King, the eccentric promoter paying tribute to the woman he calls an American icon.
Anna Nicole Smith exemplified that, and she's the personification of having a desire, having a dream, and then pursuing that dream no matter what the cost. And that's what I love about Anna Nicole Smith. She embodied the spirit of America, only in America.
And as you might imagine, the death of Anna Nicole is making headlines around the world, splashed across the U.S. tabloids for many years. Her story now hitting the front pages of the newspaper over in London. Right now on NBC6.net, we have a lot more on Anna Nicole Smith. You can see the entire news conference from the medical examiner yesterday, as well as Don King's statement. Also, share your thoughts with us on our message board and check out a slideshow of Anna Nicole throughout the years. That's all located at NBC6.net. Other news for you this morning, FAA officials trying to determine exactly why an airplane overshot the runway at Fort Lauderdale International Airport, sending it skidding into the grass. Now, fortunately, none of the 7 people on board the yellow air taxi was hurt in yesterday's accident, a flight coming in from the Bahamas. The plane was towed back to the terminal. It's being inspected now. A 16-year-old girl gives birth to a baby boy and then abandons him in her backyard. No one even knew the girl was pregnant. Police telling us this morning a utility worker found the little boy alive, hidden in the bushes. The baby is expected to be okay. Police tell us the girl will not be charged because they are not treating this case as a criminal matter. Well, playing hooky from work, always a little risky, but how about calling in sick and then robbing a bank? Actually happened, landed one man from Hollywood in police custody, and a private detective watched the whole thing with his video camera rolling. Here's Ari Atzer.
Ever get the feeling you were being watched? Apparently, Rodney Wallace wasn't feeling it on January 31st. A private investigator was following Wallace, shooting this video. Wallace's boss had hired the private eye, thinking maybe Wallace was faking his workman's comp claim. But Wallace went to work, just not at his regular job. Police say he showed up at this bank, pulled a scarf over his face, and to the astonishment of the private eye, walked in and pulled off a stick-up, telling the teller he had a gun.
The private investigator observed the suspect enter the bank, and as he was entering the bank, he put on a scarf over his face, over his nose and his mouth. Entered the bank, shortly thereafter exited the bank very quickly, got in his car and took off. The private investigator went into the bank and said, "Hey, what happened?" The bank employee says, "Hey, we were just robbed." The private investigator says, "Well, I have it on tape," and provided us with the information on the suspect in his vehicle.
How unbelievably fortuitous is that?
It doesn't get much easier than that. That's a dream for robbery detectives. That's basically handing you a nice case.
Gift wrapped. Sunrise Police picked up Wallace at his apartment in Hollywood and say he confessed to the robbery. It's worth a second look. Notice how Wallace carries a bag inside to hold the money and then walks out like nothing happened.
Obviously, I don't know too many facts about why he was on workman's comp, but obviously it didn't prohibit him from walking into and robbing a bank.
The possibility of workman's comp fraud is the least of Wallace's worries right now. He's in the Broward County Jail, awaiting trial on armed robbery charges. Ari Adzer, NBC6.
Residents in Central Florida may finally get some relief after a double dose of devastating storms. Victims of the tornado that hit on Christmas Day now eligible for federal aid after first being denied. President Bush signing off on this order on Thursday. According to the FEMA director, the tornadoes that hit Central Florida last week, combined with the Christmas Day storms, overwhelmed the state and tipped the balance for the federal aid. And a wholly classic car is Batman, the Cape Crusader, rolls into South Florida to sell his Batmobile, one of the most recognizable cars, up for grabs today at the Florida Collector Car Auction. That's in Broward County. But bring an awful lot of cash. It's expected to bring in between $100,000 and $200,000. The auction runs through this weekend. You can log on to NBC6.net for more information on how you can buy the Batmobile. Recreation certainly tops the to-do list of residents out in Albuquerque, New Mexico. They have collectively been crowned as America's fittest city. Men's Magazine putting together the annual ranking. The magazine staffers looking at things like how often the residents exercise and how much junk food they eat. As for the Magic City, might be time to hit the treadmill today. Miami ranking 3rd, but not on the fittest list, on the fattest list. Still have a hard time believing that. 9:38 right now. Coming up right here, this week's Spirit of South Florida. Going to introduce you to a woman who uses casseroles to fill stomachs and also warm an awful lot of hearts. Right now on NBC6.net, you can check out the winner for this week's Best Oops photos. You can post your photos today. Each week, the viewers will choose their favorite picture, which will be featured on our website. That's all on NBC6.net.
From scratch. You know what kind you want?
Oh, it's shaped like a heart.
Like a heart? Who's this for?
Mom.
Okay, we'll get the measuring cup and we'll get started. That. Okay, ready? So, does she know you like her?
I guess.
Clean off the edge. Watch this. I know, let's put her name on it.
Yeah.
Okay, you better hurry up. I'm gonna pick you up outside right at 3 o'clock.
Bye, Mom.
Bye. Oh wait, you forgot your cake.
Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
Whether you're building, remodeling, or creating a fresh look for your home, an American Lighting Association member showroom has experienced lighting professionals who can make your home more beautiful, functional, and secure. Most of all, we bring your best ideas to light.
At South Dade Lighting, 13006 Southwest 87th Avenue.
Easy Off Band Power Cleaner has the power to remove stains like soap scum. To remove
soap scum.
Just spray and wipe wherever there's soap scum. To remove soap scum. Better than scrubbing bubbles. Better than scrubbing bubbles. Bam, bam. Tiles, tubs, shower doors, sinks. Bam, bam. Tiles, tubs, shower doors, sinks. It even has the power to remove mind scale. The power has the power to remove mind scale. Just spray it on and look at that shine. Look at that shine. Easy off, easy off, easy off. Bam! And you're done.
Monday on South Florida Tonight.
Trans fat. What exactly is it, and why is it so bad?
I have no idea.
Those are the bad fats.
In an NBC6 Chart Your Heart special, experts tell the truth about trans fats and reveal how zero trans fat might not mean no trans fat. We'll show you what to look for. Plus, watch to get a heart-healthy cookbook, tote bag, and more free.
Monday on South Florida Tonight, here on NBC6.
The Spirit of South Florida is brought to you by ARRA McClock, committed to serving the South Florida community for over 30 years.
Feeding the hungry, of course, it dates back to biblical times. And in today's Spirit of South Florida, we're going to introduce you to a woman who took on the challenge to feed the hungry, a challenge that grew from one meal to thousands. Here's Tony Segreto.
Janet Armstrong is a very spiritual woman, a very committed woman, committed to the cause of feeding the homeless at Camilla's house in downtown Miami. 3 years ago, Janet was looking for something to do to help and serve others. She even prayed on it, looking for divine intervention. And that's when
the phone rang and I said, wow, that's crazy. That is the quickest answer I ever received. And so I promptly said yes. And it was the best yes I've ever said.
That yes was to the Camilla's House Casserole Project. Once a month, Janet leads a group of volunteers from Epiphany Catholic Church. Using recipes that have been used for 30 years in similar charity projects, they make casseroles that include protein, carbs, and vegetables. They freeze them, then deliver them to the Camilla's house.
You prepare it in your own home at your own time schedule, and then you just have it to me on one day, one particular day of the month, and we'll take care of it from there.
And take care of it they have. The volunteers from Epiphany now number 150, and each month they feed a lot more than that.
Since each casserole feeds a heaping plateful for 10 people, that takes care of 800 to 1,000 people that they may bring in a day.
So, from a prayer, a phone call, the passion of one woman, and a host of volunteers, more than 25,000 people have been fed.
What an impact our community has been able to do. Imagine if everyone did that. If everybody just did a little bit, what we could do. And what I've found is that this type of giving that people have in their hearts is very contagious. So it'll rub off on others.
That was Tony Segreto reporting this morning. If you would like to see the exact recipes Janet and the volunteers use, go to NBC6.net, click on the Spirit of South Florida. There, you can also nominate someone for your Spirit of South Florida award.
I used to work in a soup kitchen. We never had food like that.
Wow, they do a great job.
Yeah, they do a fantastic job over at the Camilla's house. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm seeing you.
Oh, really?
There we go.
I tell you, you're too much. Well, you know what? What's even better than seeing me is seeing a great day in the
out
forecast.
There. Yes.
Gorgeous forecast for
We
you.
always say,
what?
Millions of people fly on airplanes to come here. We're already here.
That's right. We live in paradise. Well, let's check out paradise this morning on your Saturday. Good-looking day out there. This is our view from downtown Miami and down at the Port of Miami from our American Airlines Arena studio down there, and looking good. We're going to have a beautiful day. Blue skies mixed in with a little cloud cover. It is going to be absolutely delightful. All right, let's change the view. Keep our window on the world open. This is our view from not American Airlines Arena, sorry, folks, from Eastern Financial Camera, and more blue skies, more gorgeous conditions. This is the kind of day if you've got yard work, if you want to head to the beach, if you want to do a little bicycling like Willard's going to do, or if you got to take the yacht out, or in my case, your little dinky boat, then do it because it is going to be a delightful day. Let's get to the maps. I want to show you why things are so good. We are seeing a front move through our area, but consequently, this front is so weak in nature that it's not going to bring any shower activity. It's really not going to change our temperature, so it's really a non-factor in our forecast, so the gorgeous conditions will continue. High temperature of 80 degrees, a super day on the way. Mild evening dropping off to about 72, 61, and a quiet night, so we're in for some darn good weather. How about your temperatures right now? Well, Fort Lauderdale sitting at 65, Miami at 64 right now, so a mild start to the morning. As we look around our area, West Palm Beach 65, Pompano Beach 63, jumping down to Marathon 70 at this hour, 70 in Key West as well. We do have, again, the weak front. You can see the red flow will change to the east, and when you get that,
you want to come inside for a slushie?
The extremely fuel-efficient Toyota Corolla.
You're so hot!
Now get $750 cash back on new 2007 Corolla CE models. Toyota, moving forward.
Hi, I'm Keith Hernandez.
And I'm Walt Clyde Frazier.
What a marvelous night for the action.
Let's go to the play-by-play.
Oh, there's Mr. Graybeard approaching Miss Hottie. Oh, no.
Rejected.
Clyde, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, no play for Mr. Gray. Get that man our Just for Men Brush-In Color Gel.
It's specially formulated to penetrate coarse facial hair and gets rid of gray in 5 easy minutes.
Home run. Another win with Just for Men.
The new 2007 Cindy Crawford Home Collections, now at Rooms to Go.
All new next Martha. The beautiful Isabella Rossellini is here talking about a cause close to her heart. Then you can make these adorable last-minute Valentines with your kids today.
I choose you.
Ooh. Next, Martha.
Monday at 11 on NBC 6.
Now, without realizing it at all, you're probably wasting lots of water in your home and lots of money to pay for it. In today's Green is Green report, NBC6 reporter Patricia Andreu reveals some simple fixes, even how to get free water-saving fixtures to reduce your water bill.
Next time you take a long hot shower, do a half a load of laundry, or let the water run while you brush your teeth, think of this.
If we don't do things now, we are going to eventually get to a bad crisis as far as water needs.
That means the average monthly water bill of $35 could double, even triple in the next few years. The demand for clean water is exploding, but the supply is shrinking. New sources of H2O cost a lot more.
Producing the water is going to cost us double. Therefore, we're going to have to charge double what you pay today. I want to pay less and less if possible.
Anna Soresco had no idea she used more than the average of 155 gallons of water per person per day. In just 3 months,
I consumed 16,456 gallons of water. And that is a lot.
She's the type of resident the county's trying to target.
The basic step is really at home. How do you change, custom? How do you change your mind? How do you change your psyche so you realize what you're doing is you're really wasting a hell of a lot of water.
Miami-Dade's solution is to upgrade aging fixtures like Soresco's by giving away, free of charge, high-efficiency shower heads, aerators for faucets, among other items.
If you have fixtures right now that are old, and the new fixtures use half the water, you are saving half the money.
We asked the county to switch Soresco's old shower head, which spewed out 5 gallons of water a minute, with their free low-flow fixture that uses just 1.5 gallons per minute, yet the water pressure is the same.
I would say a quick fix. Remove the old, out with the old, and in with the new. And you get to save money while you're at it.
A simple switch in your bathroom and kitchen faucets, more savings. Next, the toilet. Each time you flush, there goes 6.5 gallons. Newer models use only 1.2 to do the same job. Miami-Dade will provide rebates or vouchers to residents who upgrade their aging commodes. In the meantime,
leaking toilets are the main culprits, I would say. They're called the silent killer.
Crack down on leaks that can run up your tab. Use dye tablets to see if water's seeping through the flapper.
Obviously, that has not seeped through, so this toilet is working properly.
If there are leaks, install a new flapper or call your plumber. If you're willing to make an even bigger investment, get a new dishwasher and washing machine. They use up to 70% less water, even more savings for your bottom line.
It's an easy way to conserve a large amount without even thinking about it.
For more information on Miami-Dade's free showerhead exchange, log on to NBC6.net/greenisgreen to find the link. We'll also connect you to an online water calculator that will help you cut your use and slash your bill. Patricia Andreu, today in South Florida.
Join us on South Florida tonight at 11 o'clock when we show you how to save on water use around the outside of your home. Patricia has your Green is Green report tonight at 11. Well, great advice from her. Time right now is 9:52. Another check on the weekend weather when we come back. And remember to watch the NewsNet at noon from your desktop. It's all at noon only on NBC6.net. Before we go, here's a look at what's happening around town today.
NBC6 Weather Plus Doppler Radar is brought to you by the Miccosukee Tribe of Indians of Florida.
Once you know that Breakstone's creamy cottage doubles have half the sugar of yogurt, the only real question will be, what to do with all that yogurt? Cottage cheese with real fruit topping that's half the sugar of yogurt. Breakstone's Cottage Doubles. Half the sugar never tasted so sweet.
Hypnose, the new hypnotizing fragrance.
It's only one day, and a sunny day. I
I saw you someday, maybe Saturday.
Hypnose, the new hypnotizing fragrance. Lancôme. Play gift. Choose your bag with any 2650 Lancôme purchase only at Macy's.
Fairbanks Chrysler Jeep Dodge Sawgrass. Crushing prices on new vehicles.
Right now, new 2007 model 7-passenger caravans with all this, not $24,000, $13,588 Fairbanks price. Or new 07 tough mud-slinging Ram 1500 pickups with all this, not $23,000, $13,588 Fairbanks price. But there is a time limit on this offer. Fairbanks Chrysler Jeep Dodge Sawgrass.
Come on, guys, Cowboy Bill is here. When people don't get their audience, they wind up with Cowboy Bill here scarring 5-year-olds for life. Super Telecom is in South Florida, and we understand what you need to make the connection. Like unlimited South Florida calling for only $19.99 per month, plus 1 month of Supra service free. Supra Telecom. Call 866-30-SUPRA.
My birthday's coming up soon.
All right, Trina said it's going to be a great day out there, so you can get out and walk the dog. Michelle, always good to see you.
Great, thank you. Nice to see you, Willard.
Buster.
This is Buster.
And he's the English.
He's a purebred English foxhound. He is absolutely beautiful,
yes,
as you
he's
can see.
ready to work.
And is he sweet? This is the sweetest dog in the world. He wants to lick everybody to death.
He's not camera shy.
No, and he's only 8 months old, so he's still very puppyish. He's strong. He needs somebody young and strong and work with him a little bit. But we think he's housebroken. He was in a foster home for a week after he was found.
He has a great temperament.
And he's got a fabulous temperament. He's sweet. He's delightful. He'd be good with kids. He loves everybody.
Right, and he can work if you need him to.
He can work if you need him
Buster,
to. He's
that's
great.
A good boy.
And I want to mention too, we've got our paparazzi event coming up next Thursday
I'll
at
be there.
Merrick Park. You're going to be
Looking forward
there?
to it,
Yeah,
yes.
terrific. Kelly's going to MC it for us. It's going to be a lot of fun. And come adopt Buster. We've got a lot of nice dogs there. He's fabulous.
Perfect. We're going to give you the phone number, 305-696-0800 for the Humane Society. Trina.
Thank you much, Willard. Well, let's take a look at our pet pal of South Florida for the day. Log on to NBC6.net and send us the pictures of your pet. Just click on Pet Pals of South Florida to upload the pics. Remember, you can include their name, the city you live in, and anything else special you want us to know about your pet. This fella is chilling. Look at the shades. Is he cute or what?
Cool.
I love it.
It's all good.
Yeah.
And
So
Buster was very nice.
Buster was extremely nice. I know you're a dog person. And bye, Michelle. Bye, Buster.
There we go.
Bye, everybody.
We're going to have a great day out there for Buster to go for a
Yeah,
walk.
you know what? A walk or a run. He looks like a dog that could get into a good sprint, right?
Yes. Well, he's the working dog. There we go.
All right. Well, fabulous day. And that's our little pet pal there with the glasses.
Good thing. We're going to get you a dog.
I'm allergic to dogs. That's why I don't do the pet segment.
Okay.
I love dogs, but unfortunately
You just brought me in for that.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing. I used to get injections, but, you know, it's a lot of work.
There we go.
So
Good.
I just visit your dog occasionally.
We'll bring him in. Bring both of them
That's
in.
right, two of them.
If I go one place without the other one gets jealous.
Oh, okay. You make a lot of folks jealous.
Yeah, there we go. Thanks for being with us. Have a great Saturday.
Yeah, it's going to be beautiful. Enjoy.